we just gonna go ahead and just move on to our NFL Rookie of the Year candidate real fast. I got a list here. I want to know what you guys think. Obviously, Justin Herbert for the Los Angeles Chargers, Chase Young, the Washington football team, Justin Jefferson for the Minnesota Vikings, Antoine Winfield Jr. for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mekhi Becton for the New York Jets, Jeremy Chin, the Carolina Panthers, James Robinson, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and of course, your guys, this boy Tua, which I feel like is going to end up being a popularity contest, and it may end up coming down to between Tua and Justin Herbert.
I don't think Tua's played enough games. That's the problem.
Doesn't matter. You got to think of how many games he's won, though.
It's a lot. I know. It's a lot to count.
Yeah.
But, it's one of these things where if you look at the end of the season statistics, Herbert's been starting since game one. Mm-hmm. He's going to have the stats. Yep. So, for me,
3,781 yards, 27 TDs, 10 picks, and a 96.3 passer rating.
Yeah, he's gonna have the stats. It's Justin Herbert's Rookie of the Year to lose, basically.
Well, let me bring up another player real fast. As far as statistics, Justin Jefferson for the Minnesota Vikings, 65 catches, 1,078 yards, and 7 touchdowns.
I feel like they'd rather give the award to a good quarterback than a great wide receiver. So even if that's the case, they still give it to Justin Herbert. The only player that is even really competing with Justin Herbert, well, Justin Jefferson's in the running, no doubt about it, but the only player I think that's really competing with him is Chase Young. And even then, Justin Herbert's a quarterback. So, look, man, it's going to be Justin Herbert. We know it's going to be Justin Herbert. Lock it up. Lock it up, bro. He's got it. Unless he falls off a cliff the last few games of the season, he's got it.
What you got, Shake? What you think?
I like Chase Young.
I'm not really too impressed with his numbers, to be completely honest with you.
But you see him play, though. He's a beast.
The reason I think his numbers ain't that good is because he's not the. If he was the best player on that team, he'd probably have better numbers. But unfortunately for him, you got 4 number 1 first round draft picks on that line. So
hey, he should have double-digit sacks then.
How about the other players? What you think the other players are going to have? They're all first round.
Though. Washington actually runs like a 3 defensive lineman rotation. It's crazy how good that defensive line is. Mm-hmm. They have like 3 rotations that they run throughout the entire game. 3 or 4 actually, I think.
Yeah. Also, Chase Young.
You got to remember some of the linebackers line up at the end spot sometimes too in wrestling passes. So that's why they're having the success they're having on the defense because they're energized the whole damn game. They're not tired. What other team in the league can you think of that can rush the passer that long? Well, maybe the Rams, but that's because we got one guy. That's Aaron Donald. Mm-hmm. But even then, he needs rest. Washington, bro, it's rotation. Like you got to watch Washington play defense is so freaking good. I love watching them play defense.
By the way, I hope you guys curb stomp the Jets this weekend.
We will. I actually put the Rams on my ticket.
Man, bro, who can't beat the Jets, bro? I mean,
but I would agree with you guys about the Rookie of the Year pick, though. I would agree with it being Justin Herbert. I mean, I feel like it was going to be Justin Herbert anyway for the most part because I feel like Justin Herbert was the best quarterback besides Joe Burrow in that draft class. I do feel like Justin Herbert was better than Tua. Even in college, Herbert didn't have the weapons. Like I say, I'm going to keep stretching it over and over and over. What's going to change my mind about Tua is what he's going to have to get done with what he has in Miami. Fortunately, it's looking good for him right now. He's looking good.
The defense is backpacking him right now.
But I feel like Herbert looks a lot better with less. Like he has. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's no surprise Herbert's putting a number because the Chargers' offense wasn't an issue. The offense is not a problem. It's the health in the defensive side of the ball. Derwin James is hurt once again, which has made a big impact on that defense again. Mm-hmm. Joey Bosa's been in and out. Melvin Ingram always continues to be hurt more now than anything. So they got a lot of issues. If the Chargers have better health on defense, I think they'll be a lot better record.
And a better head coach. Sorry.
Mm. They also got him.
Too, that coach situation, he's going after this year, I believe. But I would have to say my close second would be the kid Antonio Gibson from Washington, the running back, or Justin Jefferson. Gibson is good, bro. That running back from Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I think he leads the league in touchdowns right now, rushing touchdowns. I think. I gotta take a look and check. But I think he got like 12 touchdowns or something like that, 13 touchdowns.
So you and Havoc are both on board with Justin Herbert, and Shake is with Chase Young.
Yeah.
It's a tie for me for Jefferson and Herbert. It's a tie for first.
Well, let me give you two wild cards for me, right? So you got James Robinson, the running back from Jacksonville, has over 1,000 yards, averaging 4.6 yards a carry. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me on this, but I think Mekhi Becton should have a strong case of getting Rookie of the Year, considering the fact that the New York Jets as a team has given up over 30 sacks, and Mekhi Becton has only given up 3. And you can see the impact that Mekhi Becton has on that New York Jets offensive line when he's in the lineup.
Well, I mean, if I'm picking offensive linemen, I'm taking Tristan Wirfs over Mekhi Becton. And if I'm taking defensive players, I'm taking Antoine Winfield Jr. If I'm thinking of a dark horse. But that being said, I mean, into the foreseeable future, Justin Herbert's going to be throwing the ball at least 45 times a game. The numbers are going to be on, the numbers. You won't be able to say anything on the numbers at the end of the season. So
that's true. That's definitely true. Can't argue with the 96.3 passer rating. That's definitely
bro.
True.
Wow, Florida.
The Chargers literally do not run the ball at all, and they have running backs. They don't have much of an O-line, but
they do have a running back. They got.
I was saying they don't use them. they got Eckler.
They got a running back that your Dolphins head coach decided to exile out of Miami too.
Yeah, you talking about Mr. 1.8?
1.8? You talking about 1.8?
Yeah, y'all wrote him off. Y'all wrote him off.
1.8?
1.8.
Y'all wrote him off.
No, we gave him a bus ticket out of town, homie.
Yeah, y'all wrote him off. And also a linebacker y'all wrote off too.
Who?
The Oakland Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders got.
We made a trade. We got Bowden for him.
You should have never traded him. And I don't like Bowden.